Right, people, just out for a walk. I've been on the old tubes for a little while, so just thought I'd just do a little hello, how's it, everybody? Hope you're all well. It's been, like I say, a little while. I will be doing a little bit more on here, but I've been focusing on the old Facebook and Instagram at the minute, but I will be coming back to do a few bits on here. Obviously, I still keep doing my little shorts and stuff, but I haven't really done a lot of content on here like I normally do, so watch this space. There will be a lot more coming up on the channel. I say it's not just going to be in and around Gloucester. I'm going to be going to the other areas as well. You know, we're looking to go to other cities, towns, do a little bit in Bristol maybe, do you know what I mean? But not so much at the protests, because there's just so many leftists, man. It's nuts. I'm too scared to go up there. It's crazy. Yeah, there's one tomorrow, isn't there? I would like to go, joking aside, but I have got family commitments, so I won't be going to that particular one, but I think there's other ones sort of planned coming up, so obviously got the Gloucester one in February, so middle of the month. Fandabulosi. Can't wait for that. Apart from that, I'm just going to be doing my usual thing. I'll be taking a little bit of time out this month. We've been quite busy, so like I said, I've got a few things to film, a few places to go, a few people to see, you know. Got to see a man about a dog. Not literally, but you know what I mean. As they say, as your old man used to say, innit? Where have you been? I've been to see a man about a dog. But I hope everyone's good anyway. Like I say, it's dead on here. This is where I go over to X and Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They're all a lot busier than YouTube. YouTube seems to have sort of fallen off somewhere. Hey mate, you alright? Yeah, so just having a wander today, having a little chat, not really doing anything particularly. I've got to cut some videos up later and sort of distribute them around the different networks, if you like. But apart from that, it's going to be a bit of a chill out day today. I've been on it every single day for a few months now. I haven't stopped. I haven't had a break from it. Just trying to get everything sort of rolling in a positive direction. You know, like they say, the more you put in, the more you get out. So I've just been working really hard on the different pages, the different bits of content, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, you know, and just doing my general thing. Just doing my general thing. Oh, it's cold today. It's freezing. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so we're having a walk. I'm putting camera on, so I don't want people to know where I am. So we've got a few trollers at the minute. I mean, at the end of the day, if people want to get hold of me, I'm walking around sort of Gloucester city centre quite a lot, as you can see, by the type, the type of filming I do. I'm always in town, so, you know, people could find me quite easily if they wanted to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What, Pal Media? Yeah, well, to be honest with you, the name's working quite well. I am in the process of actually looking to change it, but that's going to come down the line a little bit, and it'll obviously, when I do change the name of it, it will make a little bit more sense. But at the minute, it stays as Pal Media, and a lot of people don't even know what Pal Media means. They think they know what it means, but they don't know what it means. There's a meaning to it. There's a meaning to it, basically. It goes back quite a few years from when I first started the channels. But since I've been Pal Media, you know, because it was sort of called something else before, which resembles this. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give away too much, but since I've actually shortened it to Pal Media and took the meaning off it, the channel's flown, absolutely flown. It's gone mental. Not on YouTube, on Facebook. I mean, I've hit 22,000 subscribers in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So something's working with that. Something is working with the name. But I'm surprised more people don't ask actually what the meaning is. You know what I'm saying? I think only one person out of millions of people is only one person's actually asked the question. Okay. Yeah, man. No, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's getting there. I've just I put all my eggs in one basket really. I've stuck on YouTube for too long, and I don't think YouTube's the place to go now. You've got all these other platforms like, you know, Kick and, you know, X. I've signed myself up to an X account as well. I've done a bit of that. Don't really know what I know. I don't really understand X. I've got to be honest with you. Like I said, I've started doing a bit of uploading, but I just don't understand the format of it. TikTok's easy. I've been doing a bit of that. That's dead easy. That is. Instagram, obviously. Facebook, obviously. You know, but before I just used to do just pure YouTube, and I don't think it paid me, if I'm being honest. Well, it shows you, doesn't it? I mean, I've got 3,000 something subscribers in a matter of 5 years. Where, you know, you go on Facebook, you can get that in a month. So, I don't know, something's wrong with the YouTube format now. I don't think people are on it as much, to be fair. Just they're so codgers. Do you know what I mean? Just the sold ones. Say that, you know what I mean? I'm probably the oldest one here. Yeah, I haven't done any TikTok lives yet, mate. Yeah, she's fine, thanks. But no, I've not done any TikToks lives yet, but I will. I'm going to start doing some of them. I started tinkering around with Instagram, Facebook. But like I said, I've only just set the TikTok and the X I did the other day, so I'm still to sort of bed in with it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Spend a little time on them. You know, it takes a little while, doesn't it? Once you're on the app for a little bit, you kind of like you get it there, all clicks into place. It does with me anyway. I'm a bit slow. Yeah, man. I hope everyone's having a good day. I say I've got some surprises this month anyway. I've got a few really nice locations to go to. I'm going to try and stay away from Gloucester and Gloucestershire and try and go out a little bit further. Try and do some different stuff now. I think I've exhausted my time in Gloucester now. And I do a lot because it's on my doorstep, do you know what I mean? There's a lot here in Gloucester, but I'm getting to that point now where even I'm bored of doing Gloucester videos. So we're going to be, like I say, I've got some massive plans for this year. We're going to, this will be the year. 2026 will be the year, I'm telling you. It'll be the year things really take off. It's been going in the right direction for quite a while now, so yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, mate. I think it's just because anyone who was willing to come and put their face up, you know what I mean, they would just get targeted, and you know what I mean, it gets, you know, I've had that myself, and I sort of took a break from a little while, you know, when that was happening to me, but it ain't very nice when you are getting docs and you're getting those ambulances, those vehicles, those adverts for fridges, washing machines, cars, all that shit. I've been through the lot, mate. And it ain't very nice. It does put you off. It does make you think, oh, I'll just come off. Because you come off, it all stops then. Do you know what I mean? but it stops very quickly because they get bored then. Trolls get bored, they'll go on to someone else, and then it just the whole cycle starts all over again. So, and it is a shame because I used to like going on to panels and having a laugh and like I say, you switch YouTube on in the evening now, and it's not the same. You ain't got the same. They've all gone. You know, the good ones and the bad ones. You know what I mean? But you know, the fact is the entertainment's gone, isn't it? Now they've all been scared off. There's you know, I switch on the evening, and God, there's nobody. I think I put a little bit of that beer monster reviews on, um, but it gets a little bit boring when you just see people drinking all the time. So that's about it, really. That's about the only person who goes sort of live now, and that Lord J King of Belfast. I see him pop up quite a bit, but apart from that, all the other ones are gone. All the good ones, all the entertaining ones. You know, Timmy streams used to be legendary. They used to be legendary, but then not even Timmy sort of does his streams anymore, does he? Whether you like him or not like him, he was a funny guy to me. I used to love watching the streams and just all the shit that used to happen. It was funny, and it like I said, all that's gone now. You got like see, there's just nobody goes live. You know. Oh, we don't have that word in here, mate. I'm sorry, bro. That's the only word. That's the only word we don't accept in here. Certainly not directed my way either. So, ta-ra. I'm a bit brutal. I don't deal with it. If you want to come in and have a nice conversation, that's nice, isn't it? If you don't, then don't bother. Yes. Right, so we're still walking. But yeah, it's good to have a chat to all the positive YouTubers. You always get the one, don't you? Always. But yeah, it's, and that's the problem. That is the problem with the tubes. Is you've just you've lost a lot of the decent people who were willing to put a live stream on for nothing. You know, half the time, most of these people who are putting their lives on, they weren't even monetized, so there's no monetary value to it. You might get the old donation from somebody, but it's very few and far between. You know, some people used to go like live for 5, 6, 7 hours. You know, pure entertainment. I remember just flicking on the tubes, and you go from one live stream, oh, what are they doing? And then you get bored, you go to another live stream, what are they doing? And then you do that, you just keep flicking around. You can't even do that now. There's not even the channels to be able to sort of hop around like that. On YouTube, I'm talking. It's a little bit different on the other platforms. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, if a few people sort of come back, then I might think about start doing some streams and that. But I'm not going to just come back to just sort of be a target for these trollers. It's absolutely pointless. So I know what will happen as soon as I stick a stream on. You're going to get the usual suspects coming in trying to, you know what I mean, spoil it. Your porn bombers and all that, you know. What a day. Yeah, I've got a lot of plans. Got a lot of plans for this year. So yeah, watch your space. Watch your space. Like I say, it ain't just going to be in around Gloucester. I've got to go. I've got to go farther afield now. I've got to go farther afield. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame YouTube's gone the way it has, really, because it was good. I used to enjoy the bants, you know, the harmless bants I'm on about, not when people start doxing people's addresses and shit like that. That's when things go too far. But when it's just banter, you know what I mean? And everyone's just having a laugh. I miss that. Had some great times. some great times. I don't know, just people just turn sour all of a sudden, like, or a certain type of people turn sour, and then, you know, that just sort of scared everyone else off them. But will it return? I don't know. I don't think it will. I think it was a bit of a fad. I think people have gone through that now. It was a bit of a lockdown thing as well. And people are a little bit more wise to it now. Do you know what I mean? It's opened a lot of people's eyes to the internet and the different aspects of it, you know. Right, anyway, nice to speak to you. I'll be back soon. I will try and do some lives like this and sort of be a bit more interactive on the YouTube because, like I say, I've been neglecting it a little bit. But it's what happens when you spread yourself into sort of 5 or 6 different platforms, isn't it? You know what I mean? It dilutes on others. But yeah, I'm back on here now. I'm back on. So cheers, people. Peace and love to you.